So we were having a little bit of sibling rivalry, and in order to implement them safely and let them play, what I did is I separated the girls. Zara! So only Winter was allowed to be with the big girls for about 4 weeks, and Journey had to be out. And then Journey's been implemented with the big girls for about 4 weeks, and Winter was out. You see, Zara is keeping order right now. As an alpha, it's her job. She's reminding her that she's not the boss. But I'm happy to say that that technique was successful because both of Journey and Winter were taught very quickly by the elders that they're nobody's boss. And then when they were back reintroduced together, they realized that, so they can play now without feeling like they have to struggle for the dominance. So I'm very, very proud of this. Super happy. Now, of course, this is with supervision. I wouldn't leave them unattended. And for those of you who are going to comment that I let them beat each other up, they are just playing. Of course, there's always going to be somebody saying, that dog's bullying the rest. You know, they're all just playing. But I just wanted to show this for those of you who have ever considered getting siblings. It can be very true, the litter mate syndrome. It can be very dangerous. So the only reason why I'm comfortable with this is because I know, one, I have to supervise. Two, I have a pack that's already very established and it's going to let them know when it's enough. The other thing is, when it comes time for these girls to go into heat, they will not be allowed to just play together. Because when girls go into heat, they become a lot more hormonal, a lot more bitchy, for lack of a better word, and they will test each other. So, because I know that and I'm responsible, I make sure that they are not allowed to rough each other up. Because once a bad fight happens, that's when you risk that animosity becoming stronger and really having a problem. Zara is showing Pepper that she's below her. This is what alphas do, guys. But this is how a pack remains in order. Now, if Zara becomes doing too much, all I gotta do is say, Zara, come here. Sit. Sit down. See, you always have to have control of your alpha because she's the one that's going to lead the pack. And she's gonna go give her a little bit more of her business. But you notice they never hurt her. She's just letting her know, you know, that's normal. This is how a pack interacts in the wild and domesticated packs when there is a good structure. And Susu just thinks she's doing something, but clearly she's not. Eden, right there, the red, is the up-and-coming alpha. She does whatever Zara does. She respects Zara. She will be our leader after Zara passes away. Ember is a very strong alpha as well, but she's our most calm dog. She doesn't intervene unless she absolutely has to, but nobody messes with Ember, including Zara. Zara will not mess with Ember. But this is a healthy pack, guys. This is how they play. Sometimes they get rough, sometimes they knock each other down, but as long as nobody's actually fighting, drawing blood, you know, teeth gnashing, growling, that's where it becomes a problem. Zara, come here. She's like, it's time to play. Zara, come here. Get over here. Good girl. Good girl. Poor Pepper. So as you guys can see, Pepper is actually at the bottom of the totem pole. She's above these two. But she's definitely below Eden, Ember, and Zara. So, unfortunately, she gets the brunt of being told she's not the big girl. Plus, Pepper is about to go into heat. So when the other girls sense a girl is about to go into heat, they tend to pick on them a little bit more to remind them, again, there's no reason for them to get out of line. Because usually that heat cycle is what's going to cause them to get out of line. So this is just some of the things I observe in my pack. Ember's coat, yes, I know it's horrible. Her thyroid is perfect. This is after a false pregnancy. You can see the two-tone. She's actually shedding quite a bit. She does this after every real pregnancy and every false pregnancy. It's called a molt. A lot of times your reds will do this, but of course, if your dog is overweight, itchy like this, shedding, is always good to keep an eye on their thyroid. So we checked her thyroid, it's absolutely perfect. All of her blood work is absolutely perfect. Right, mommy? She's just shedding, and she's getting her nice dark brown coat that's really nice and shiny. But all of this dull stuff is from like last year, basically. It's falling out. But I'm super happy. I'm really, really happy with this, guys, because I was worried that Journey and Winter weren't going to be able to be together, but I'm happy we're at a good point. Good girls. Eden, you got your ball? And then here's my sidekick. She goes everywhere I go. Yep, can't go anywhere. See? This is my girl. She's like, wherever you go, Mom, I'm going. If I stop, she's going to crush her head against me. See? Hi, Peppy Pep. You got eye boogers. Let me see. Let me see. Ugh. I know us dog moms, we don't care, right? It's just gross. Just wipe it off. You guys want to come inside and see the babies? Want to come inside and see the babies? Good girls. Hi, Susu. Hi, Susu. Hi, sweet mommy. Hi, sweet girl. Everybody has respect for everybody, but when the alphas know it's time to work, they get to work and the rest listen. I love this. All right, signing off. Have a good day, guys.